So we're on day 20 of a juice fast. Things are going good. It came out of nowhere. I took a left turn. The diet switches here on the Vegetable Police Network. We know they're coming. We can't predict which direction it's going to turn and when it's going to happen. Not long before making this switch to fruit-based, I made a couple videos saying like, I'm healed. I feel pretty good, and people are confused, like, why did you change your diet that you were there? Stop. I gotta tell you, just because I feel good doesn't mean I don't have worms in my... You can't say worms in your... on YouTube and get away with it. The algorithm that puts it at the bottom of the list. No one wants to hear that. So today we talk about what I was suffering with on the keto diet, why I made the switch. It was a spiritual switch, y'all know that. I made the videos. Keep up with the videos, hobos.
He's in the ocean. He's in the ocean.
So I know it's a very confusing journey, my journey, because every single diet I've tried, I have felt good on it and bad. It's just these waves, always. And on the keto, that seemed to be one of the most balanced I've ever felt. Just high-fat, meat-based. It's like, okay, I have good energy. My digestion, we'll get to that. It's weird, but it doesn't hurt much. My skin was pretty good. It wasn't perfect. I could live. I could live a life. I didn't have to obsess about food, but it was always a moral conflict. And that's why I made the switch back to veganism, because I didn't want to kill animals anymore. So I was like, can we make this work? I tried the starch-based. That was funky. It's impossible for you to know how I feel, yet I get these comments from people who think they know my body more than I do. It's strange, but I have to tell you right now how I felt on the keto diet. So I made a list, and we start off the list with my health was good, but it felt like basic level health. Like, I feel pretty good, but it wasn't magic. There's magic to be had. I should be predicting things. Oh, a bottle was about to fly and hit you. Sorry, I saved you. Did you mind that? There should be magic, synchronicities, like things are increasing now. Like yesterday, I made a video, boom, done, my girlfriend walks in. Like 10 seconds later, like it was perfect timing. I'm done the video, boom. Little things like that, synchronicities, magic universe, it's ours. So on this keto diet, I had anger issues. I would get angry easily. It's not like I never get angry, but like today, you would not believe. My girlfriend missed a couple packages and it was sent to a convenience store. I go there, I have her ID, I got the slips, I got my ID, we're good to go. I get there and she's like, okay, cool. Do you have ID as well? I'm like, yeah, sure, here. Oh, that doesn't have your address. Canadian passports, you have to write in your address? And she saw it and she's like, oh no, you wrote that. Anybody could have wrote that. I was like, just give me the package. It's me, I have all this ID. I was very calm. She threatened me with a bat and then some spray. And I was like, I'll leave. I'll get my lease. She was freaked. I felt bad for making her mad, but I was calm as a rock on the juice fast. In the carnivore, I might have just started throwing things, eating chocolate bars, like, hey, you like this? In my opinion, a keto diet, meat-based, is gonna clog up your liver and damage your kidneys long term. It might not happen to everybody. You might be safe, I don't wanna scare you. But there's some outliers that live to 110 eating bacon and eggs and smoking cigars, we get it. But some people, it is hard on the kidneys. Too much protein, ammonia byproducts. I'm having like 20 grams of protein a day and I'm pushing my workouts hard. Like I accomplished the 1-arm pull-up. Can you do that? And I'm recovering. That's the shocking thing. Like, okay, maybe I'm losing weight and I'm losing muscle in the long term. It probably is gonna happen, but I'm recovering. Like nothing is different. I'm recovering faster, if anything. Like I'm not sore. It's weird. It's working. Just fruit and vegetables. Juice only. So if I'm doing 1-arm pull-ups, like that guy right there in slow motion, on a fruit-based diet, imagine that we maybe don't need much protein at all to build muscle. And if you overeat it that much, all that ammonia, the nitrogen, the urea of animal waste has to be filtered out by your kidneys. It's damaging and acidic and it's just slicing like swords would on the way out. So I do believe it's long term. I was nervous to do that diet long term. I thought something bad, terrible would happen. My moral conflict we already talked about. I didn't want to kill animals, and my instinct would never choose that. So it just made no sense. Like, I'm doing this diet against all my natural instincts. So that's why I made the switch. Dandruff / brain fog. Back in my vegan days, I had dandruff pretty bad, itchy scalp. It was one of the worst things, and I was like, oh, sugar, feeding fungus, that's why. Oh, that makes sense. And I would go on keto, even high-fat vegan, that went mostly away. So on carnivore, it was mostly better, but still there. And that's the thing with carnivore, it seems to like heal a bit, but never gets you all the way there. There's something missing, something wacky with it. And the brain fog, it was worse on the sugar before. Now it seems to be clear some days, but we wait till day 30, I bet, magic. That's what I predict. I made a video on keto telling you all this, that my brain sometimes felt sharp. And I was like, okay, keto, mind clarity, I got it. But then other days I'm dumb as shit. I'm like, why? What did I eat? Like, I'm trying to figure it out, and it would never get there. Teeth sensitivity, I was having it on the carnivore diet, as well as my nails were cracking on my toenails, which I've had in the past. I can't remember what fixed it. What diet had the best toenails? I don't remember. But I remember like it going away. I was like, oh yeah, I think it was the high-fat vegan thing. It's like, oh yeah, all the minerals, yeah, that makes sense. But on the carnivore diet, I'm getting like 150 milligrams of calcium a day. I was worried about bone health long term. My nails were brittle. My teeth were hurting. The weird thing is I'm healing the tooth sensitivity on fruit. A couple days got sensitive in the beginning, but now they feel good. They feel better. I'm healing it with orange juice. What the hell? Everything's upside down. Nothing makes sense. I still had acne on the keto diet. Like, it was better, almost good enough, but I would never got the teenage girl skin that I deserve. It's getting there. It's not. It's about the same as it was on keto. I don't know what. I'm getting comments like, oh, your skin is so disgusting now. Oh, I knew it. What are you talking about? It's the same exact thing. Boom. Here's next to Keto Boy. Who's better looking? Don't laugh. Look how puffy he is. That's a puffball right there. And you probably think that's better looking. It's so puffy, it doesn't even look natural to me. It's all inflammation and salt. Salt is the devil. Let's not forget the keto rash I developed on my head during that diet. It's minor little nitpicks like that. Like, did it inhibit my daily life? No, but something haywire triggered my system here. It's like, why is that? That's gone away completely now on the juice fast. Took like, 20 days? Boom, gone. I think it was gone like 3 days ago. And my chapped lips, those are much better now. Still a little weird. Could be because it's spring, I get it. We'll see what happens in winter when I'm fruit-based again. No more. But I do feel more hydrated. Now, one of the major problems on the keto diet, I kept getting this left eye infection, pink eye. If I didn't put castor oil in my eyes every night, the next day, I remember forgetting one day. I was doing it every day for months. I was like, okay, it's at bay. It's still a little reddish, but like it's not full-blown red pink eye. And I forgot one day. I was like, oh, that'll be fine. I woke up pink. The whole eye, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Just infections. I think that's liver as well. It's not a healing diet, in my opinion. Like, when I went on the rice and beans, I started getting stomach pain again. Like, minorly, but it was there. People think, oh, the carny diet's healing digestion. In my opinion, it sludges your colon, it covers it with mucus, and so it's just chilling. It doesn't hurt. It's got a paste covering it. It's not healing anything though, because it's acidic mucus waste from dead animal flesh. So it's just there. And then you remove it, go back on fruits and vegetables, the pain comes back. You didn't heal anything. So now I'm like re-healing everything. Don't you find it strange that people go on carnivore, heal their digestion, and then they still react if they have one apple or something like that? It's like, okay, I can't actually have fiber. I'm healed though. Plants are toxic. Blueberries are not radioactive waste. You should be able to handle a handful. Let's not forget the Keto Eyes side by side with Keto Boy. I was just noticing it. I'm making videos. I make videos of myself every day and for the camera channel, and I'm seeing it. It's like, why the hell? I'm getting all these wrinkles here and just like dark kidney damage from all the protein that I didn't need to achieve a one-arm pull-up as a vegan. Wow. I've had blotchy skin since the beginning. I can't find a video that it wasn't like that. It's just like red. It's hard to see. That's why I love Fuji so much. They kind of blend everything. It's like, oh, there you go. But on some cameras, Sony especially, you're dead to me, Sony. It just shows like this redness, but like a white kind of patch and red around and very blotchy. That was never going away on keto. I'm not saying it's gonna go away now, but it could. And that would be exciting. And if it does, you bet I'm rubbing it in your face. When it comes to digestion on keto, I was always constipated, and after every meal I got nauseous, at least a little bit, sometimes quite severely. Never threw up, but it's just too much fat because I knew the protein was too high. When I went full carny years ago, 11 months, that was super high protein. And when I came off it straight into a juice fast, I got the gout. That's why I went to vegan starch-based. I wanted to ease out of that carny, and I didn't go as high on the protein. That was key. If I eat too much protein, I start getting acne too. It's just terrible for the system. So nauseous every night, just too much fat in one meal, and people are like, oh, I got people saying I didn't eat enough fat. Like, what do you just drink lard? Last thing, I don't want to jump the gun on this one, but I injured my wrist golfing. Who does that? I don't know. It's embarrassing. And it just never healed. On the carny diet, it's like it would always just flare up. Something, as soon as I do a bridge, it's like I can do the movement, and then, ow, and then I felt like something was out of place. On this juice fast, a couple days in, it got much worse. I was like, oh no. For like a week and a half, and then all of a sudden, it feels like normal. I don't want to jinx it. We're talking wrists here that function. I just did this. I wanted to see if I could do a handstand from seated from the flamingo squat. I thought I was gonna have to build up to this and work on it for months. I just did it, boom. It's like, oh yeah, no problem. Try that sometimes. So I hope it's healed. It might be with fruit. So it's impossible in every video to describe what I'm going through in the fullest. I just say like, I feel pretty good today. In the last week, it's like, yeah, things are good. Energy-wise, yeah, there's all these other crazy things behind the scenes going on, but it was good enough for me until it wasn't. Until I was like, you know, something's got to change here. I don't feel right morally, and I bet my health could be much better. So hopefully this is what brings it. The juice cleanse of the century. We're on day 20. Things are good. I'm still flushing out nasty stuff. Today I flushed out again. It's like old, high fish. Like high feet. It smells like that high liver that I've had. What the hell? It's so sticky and hard. We got it in there. You got it too. The only difference is I'm getting it out. And it sucks. It sucks, but it's coming. It's actually great to hear some of you on your juice fast. Oh, I'm on day 15. I'm on day 39. Come up here. Wait till you see it. It's like, thank you for inspiring us. Whereas some of you meaty boys down there, they just seem so judgmental. Like, oh, I guess you're gonna thrive like raw bliss now, huh? It's like, what's wrong with that guy? He looks happy as hell. Never seen somebody smiling so much, eating so much fruit. It's like, because he doesn't have a Herculean physique, he's unhealthy. You're sitting there judging somebody you've never met by their appearance online to multiple videos probably. And that's your life. But you're the healthy one. Judging these people for the way they, oh, I don't like his jawline. Your jawline's crooked. Fruit-based weakness. Like your neck, skinny neck. You're deteriorating. Can we just like let us relax? Stop judging people. You don't know what they've been through. That one guy, Fruit for Light or something, like he's obviously going through some shit. And it's gonna take a couple more juice fasts, buddy. He's already done like 120 days. You might want to rebuild for a bit and then hit it hard again. I don't know what's wrong with him. Some of us have been hurt and it's a long road. But if you're not on it, what are you doing? You can't just stay there in your meat sludge life. You could if you want. That's your choice. I'm gonna leave after you thumb up the video. Thumbs down. if after this video, you're going to go to another video and judge the person, you're going to look at their face in detail and tell them all about how much you hate it, and how much you wish they looked like Jennifer Aniston, even though she drinks. That's not a juice, is it? No, it's not. You can't juice babies. So, I've said too much. I'm gonna leave. How you doing? Just subscribe for more videos and I'll see you in the next one.